Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to part one of my 4-part booking training. I'm Power Coach Alicia. I'm so excited to be here. I'm just going to pull up my comments here really quick, get this shared out. Those will be the 2 things that I need to do each time. We will come back for separate videos. So just hang out, turn on your notifications, hit the little bell. You definitely want to make sure that you are around for this because it is going to be freaking amazing. So, woot woot. As you guys are coming on here, make sure you say hi to me in the comments so I could see that you're here, that you're hanging out with me. Let's make sure all the goods are going. Hello, hello, who's here? Say hi to me in the comments. Again, just a quick share and then I will be ready to go. It won't be as crazy as it normally is for sharing because I want to get this show on the road. So I have just 4 quick places. Hey Jessica, how you doing, girl? How's it going? Just kidding. I don't sing. Well, I do, but not for public. Hello, Shanda. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. How are you, girl? I've never met you before. Jennifer's in his house. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. You guys keep saying hi to me. Beth. Hello, my love. I haven't talked to you forever. Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm looking at the computer over here so I can get the shares done. Tessa's in the house. And then as soon as I get these shares done, which I only have 1 more, well, 2 more maybe after this. Just kidding. I'm a lot faster today on my sharing though. The other day it was a little rough. I just guess I wasn't in with what the hell was going on in my head the other day when we were hanging out. Okay. Julie, Shannon, what's up? Hey guys, do me a favor and do a quick share for me. Remember, this is video 1. There's going to be 4 videos of Pure Fab Saucery. If you can hang out with me the whole time, you are gonna learn so freaking much. If not, no worries. It'll be up for a couple of days, but you're gonna miss out. So just make sure that if you can hang out, you hang out, grab a pen, a piece of paper. Hey, Lisa! Okay, this whole like commenting thing is gonna be weird, but I'm like looking here, I'm looking at the comments there. So I apologize that I'm gonna continue looking off the screen. I am so excited. I've got my oily brew going. We've got orange and lang lang and grapefruit and abundance and sharpen and joy. I don't know if all that's in there, but Daniel put it together here. Make sure you say hi in the comments. Make sure you share this. Oh, I realized I forgot one place to share it. Today we are talking about texting for bookings. Now, you are gonna be so freaking excited. Oh, I don't know which one of these it is. You're gonna be so excited because every single video is gonna have scripts for you. So if you show up, you are going to literally get my step-by-step scripts. Word for word scripts. I mean, they could be step-by-step too. Step-by-step training happens here. Word for word scripts. No problem, Shannon. Leslie, how you doing? Leslie, are you freaking loving the B.A.B lab or what, girlfriend? Linda, hello. Yeah, shout out shared in the comments once you guys have shared. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, you know what I forgot to pull up is my notes. We all know how I do with not having at least just my bullet points. What is wrong with you? Oh, where are the comments? They are here. Thank you for sharing. Please, Asana, work for me today. Please. Okay. Asana's gonna be an asshole today, so good thing I brought my computer as a backup. Yes. If you guys are just getting on here, make sure you say hi to me in the comments. Get a pen and a piece of paper. I talk a million miles a minute and you are gonna learn a shit ton. Okay, so let's jump right in. It's been a few minutes. Facebook's been able to notify everybody that I'm on live. If you're watching this anywhere else, just make sure you check out the description for the links and the different stuff I'm gonna be talking about today as well. Thank you, Christina, for sharing. Yes, Christina, how are you loving the B.A.B? I don't know if I'm seeing all the comments, so Leslie, if you told me how much you love the B.A.B, I did not see that comment. Belle, how you doing, girl? You guys, so much Fabsassery is coming, you just wait. Okay, texting for bookings is what we're talking about today. This is weird because I have to like look down and it's just weird. Oh my gosh, get your ass in there. Get your ass in there. So why texting and how texting for bookings is going to help you is if you cannot stand making phone calls or it stresses you out or you're worried about bothering people or annoying people or interrupting people, this is the way to still fill your calendar with parties without having to make phone calls. And it's just like, I do not text, or excuse me, I do not call for hostess coaching, for bookings, because I don't really like making phone calls. So it doesn't matter whether it was, you know, years ago in my original direct sales business or, you know, just a year ago when I started my LuLaRoe business, I still followed all the different things that I'm telling you and teaching you. I'm not going to waste time today going into like deep detail in my story and all that good jazz. But if you don't know who I am, I'm Power Coach Alicia, and I'm your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational coaching with a twist of tough mama bear, no fluff, no hand holding, no bullshit love. It's my job to teach you how to live the life you love, plus build a profit-filled empire, unapologetically authentic. I do that through life coaching and direct sales coaching the smart way. So if you want to learn how to build a six-figure direct sales business and learn how to do it in a way that is fun and hanging out with me, then you are in the right place. If you are offended by swearing, somebody being raw, in your face, straight up, I am not the coach for you. I show up 100% authentic as I am. So I'm letting you know right now, there will be F-bombs. I am who I am. I speak the way I speak. I show up the way I show up. And I expect you to do the same thing in your life and business. Welcome to me. All right, so texting for bookings. Like I said, you are going to get a script on every single one of these booking trainings, the rules about it, how to use the script and why it works, right? For the different areas of your business. So sit back, relax, and abso-freaking-lutely take crazy, amazing notes on what I'm going to teach you here today. Now, the foundation for texting for bookings is just a way for you to reach a massive amount of people, right? And see if they want to do a party with you. And what's so awesome about it is if you do it the right way, using my scripting, you can easily book a couple of extra parties every single freaking month like clockwork. So if that's something that you're extremely excited about, type woot in the comments below. All right, do that for me. Now, a lot of people are starting to think about texting like making phone calls. I don't want to interrupt people. I don't want to bother people. I don't want to annoy people with my text message. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Welcome. And here's the thing. With texting, it is optional responding, right? When you call somebody and they're on the phone and they answer and they're thinking, you know, that you're somebody else, right? They can't really get out of that, hey Carol, unless they hang up on you. Then you get upset because you're hanging up, you just got hung up on. Woo woo, tons of woots here. You're upset because you just got hung up on, and now you don't want to make the next phone call. Hey Carol. Hey girl, I'm so excited, everybody's here. Make sure you come back for all the other 4 parts. There's 3 more parts after this. So make sure you turn on your notifications. Hey Maya. Because you guys, listen, when you're on the phone, they've got to hang up on you if they don't want to talk to you, right? But when you text them, if they don't want to respond or they don't really give a shit about what you're sending them or they're busy right now, then they're just going to ignore your text message. So really what ends up happening, let's say you send 50 text messages is what I recommend is increments of 50. So let's say you send these 50 text messages and you usually have about half the people who don't respond. Then you have, I don't know how many, like 10 maybe, ish people plus people who say no. And hi, Corey, nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. And then you have another chunk of people who say, I'm busy, I don't have time. Can you do it in a few months? Or they tell you which date works better for them. And so your whole intention of texting for bookings, hi Rhonda, nice to meet you, is that you are looking for the people that you're catching at that right time to book parties, okay? And these are in-home parties, by the way. Despite what you might think, in-home parties are not dead. So it's extremely, extremely important that you understand that in order to really build a solid business, that you have your eggs in multiple baskets. And I talk about this a lot. You're going to continue hearing me talk about it a lot because people are not realizing that the online is great, right? And Facebook specifically is great. But what happens if you wake up tomorrow and Facebook's gone? I was talking to you guys about this the other day. What would you do? Tell me right now in the comments. Would you cry? Would you be fine? Or would you die? Cry, fine, or die? Shout it out in the comments. Yes, Julia. In-home freaking parties rock. Are you a Papa girl? Are you a big leader with paparazzi, or is that Julie Willingham? Tell me that, Julia. I never know. Do you go by Julie too? Do you have another Facebook too? Are you two different people? I want to know that, because if you're the Papa girl with a big team, I want to talk to you. I want to have a chat at Cathy with you. All right. So yeah. So would you be fine? Would you die? Or would you cry? That's what you're shouting out in the comments. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Everybody says so far, fine. We gotta die, right? I don't know what I do. Okay, cool. I'll remember. I want to chat with you. It's pretty cool. I want to help you coach your team, but I'm gonna do it for you for free because it's just something that is important to me, changing people's life. Okay, let's keep going. Fine. Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Cry, says Shanda. So I love this. Let me just tell you, I love that so many of you would be fine. That makes me feel good. That means you're listening to me. And that means that you realize, hi, Angela, nice to meet you, is that you realize that building a business with multiple baskets is so freaking important. So Leslie, let's talk about that just a little bit. Leslie says, I'll be fine. I really don't do online much. Well, that's just as bad as doing everything online. So if you don't do online much, it's just as bad as doing everything online because you want to make sure that you are diversifying. Now, I don't want you using the text verbiage that I'm about to give you to book parties online, but I do just want to put out there that you definitely want to have an online business. Okay? It's extremely important. Yeah, she had a breakthrough session with my husband actually and wanted help with her team. So I'm going to do it. Why not? Right? Pay it forward comes back in dividends. If you guys have not shared this, please make sure you share wherever your uplines, sidelines, downlines are to help them take their business to the next level. There is literally badass training in every single one of these live videos. So let me go ahead and jump into the text message, okay? And you guys are going to want to come back every time and make sure that you share every time and make sure you hang out with me every time because I will be so freaking sad if there's a whole bunch of you here on video 1 and then I'm alone on 2 or lesser on 2 and then lesser on 3 and then 4. I'm just talking to myself. You guys know how bad, for those of you guys that have been around for a long time, how bad my training sucks when I'm all alone. All right. So here is the script. Okay, the script is, and this is my favorite script. I have a couple of other scripts. I have one if you're brand new in business. I have one that is something. I can't remember what the other one is. Somebody tell me. And then my number 2 script, which is the one I'm going to give you. This is the one that I have always used because it's my favorite and it gets me the best results. So here is the text script. It is, hey girl, it's Alicia with Pure Romance. I only need one more party to hit my goal for August and I knew you would help me out. I'm giving the first person who books a bonus $50 in free products. Which date works better for you, blank or blank? Yes, Lisa, woo! One more time. Hey girl, it's Alicia with Pure Romance. I only need one more party to hit my goal for August, and I knew you'd help me out. I'm giving the first person who books a bonus $50 in free products. Which date works better for you, blank or blank? Let's talk about this text script just a little bit. Do not worry about writing it down because I am going to send you this text script for being here. Okay, so don't stress out. In all of the trainings that I'm doing today, each of the 4 parts, you're going to get every single script that I have sent directly to you. All right, so just make sure you stay all the way to the end. Well, all the way to questions at least, but stay to the end. Like, why can't you hang out with me? It's just one day of your time. I'm flying out to Florida tonight and I'm here doing this for you. You guys can hang out and chatty Cathy with me for a few hours, right? So let's dissect this script just a little bit. Oh, you suck. Just kidding. Have fun at your concert. Okay, so who you are. Hey girl, it's Alicia with Pure Romance. The first question, hi Rosalie, nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. First question I always get is, what if this was 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, and I'm just barely starting to send texts for bookings? Do I need to add anything else? No. You've already told them who you are. If they don't remember who you are, they will write you back and they will be like, who's this? Even though you just fucking put in there that who you are and what company you're with. So, oh, I forgot to tell you, that's the other percentage of responses you get. So you get no responses, you get responses about what you asked, you get no's, you get bookings, and you get who's this. That's pretty much how it all boils down when you send 50 text messages. So the people who write, who's this, you just write them back and you say, it's Alicia with Pure Romance. I met you a year ago, a while back at a party. I don't go through and like fucking flip and find who the host is. I don't have time for that. I never have. So I've never done that. So that's just me being completely honest with you. I never tell them exactly whose party I met them at, unless of course there was, I only text like 3 parties worth of people, then I might go back and look for it. But I just don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, I met you at a party like a year ago, 6 months ago, whatever. And then sometimes they never write back again. Other times they're like, oh, cool, how are you? And then other times they're like, you have the wrong number. I just ignore it, right? It just doesn't matter. Hey, Quinn, girlfriend. Quinn is new to my B.A.B lab, which is Build a Badass Life and Business Training Center. Quinn, have you gotten in there? Do you love the freaking B.A.B lab? I know Christina loves it. There's so much in there, isn't there, Christine? Like, Christina, there's like a million different like trainings you can do, and it helps you on all aspects of your life and your business, whether you're direct sales or non-direct sales. Isn't it awesome? Tell me how awesome it is. I worked my ass off on it. Okay, back to my point here. So that's the first thing that gets asked. Like, what if they don't remember me? What if it's been forever? Blah, 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 blah. Now, you say, I only need one more party to hit my goal for whatever month you're in. August, right? Then the next question I get asked is, well, what happens if I need like 30 parties? Literally, if you received a text that said, I only need 30 more parties to hit my goal, do you really fucking think that people are gonna book with you? They're like, this chick's a lost cause. There's no way I can help her, right? So you always only do one more party to hit my goal. And then when you say, I knew you would help me out, that is just like a psychology of booking. Okay, it's just like the psychology. Hi, Maya. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Woo woo, Papa girls. It's just like a psychology of booking and like connection that really makes them want to be that person that will help you out. So then I get asked, well, don't you think that's like giving them a guilt trip because you put, I knew you would help me out? No. Hi, Janet. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Yes, we're going to do this all live long, every single live. Let me just pause really quick and tell you guys something. If you are so good at what you do that you can recognize that people who show up on your lives are people that you've never met before, that just goes to show how much attention you pay to your business, how much attention you pay to detail, and how much you give a shit about your people. So I do that because I want every single person who's on here to know that I see them if Facebook showed them to me. And I want to say hi to them. But I also want the people who are new here to know that I recognize they're new and who I am, right? It's so freaking important that you learn how to go that next step or the next 10 steps to really connect with people so that they understand that you give a shit about them, right? So although we're training on bookings right now, I could just be a bitch and just teach you the one thing and then just like hop off here and not give a fuck, right? But because I'm so big on helping you literally build your direct sales empire, literally make $100,000 a year plus in your direct sales business, I wanted to tell you that. And that is like for the duration. You might be better at face-to-face, like when you see people, knowing whether or not you've ever seen them before, but maybe you suck at that too. Or maybe your like whole thing is I suck at names. Well, then you better fucking figure out how to remember people's names because it's important for people to feel important. Thank you, Shanda. Seriously though. And so you guys are going to hear me do this the entire life. Because for me, I pride myself in knowing that this is the first time I met Shanda. This is the first time that I met one of the Mayas. That this is the first time that I met some of these people, right? And they're going to remember that. Let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever been on a live with another direct sales coach? Answer that question for me in the comments. We'll get back to this texting in just a second, but I want to make a point here. Have you ever been on a live with another direct sales coach at any time in your history of business? Okay, that's the question. So shout it out. I know there's a little bit of delay, so I'm going to have a drink. Hi, Cynthia. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Just to recap while I'm waiting for you guys to respond, I am blunt. I swear I'm 100% who I am. I do not apologize for being me, and I want you to be who you are and show up 100% unapologetically the person that you are. Hi, Margaret. If that bothers you, swearing and any levels of swearing, this isn't the place for you. I'm never going to curb myself or shield myself because you're offended. Okay? That's just not how I roll, and I wouldn't want you to do that for me. All right, so here's the next question. On a live with another direct sales coach, do they acknowledge the fact that they have never met you if they've never met you before? Okay, that's my next question. Do they do that? Do they say, hi, Rosalie, I'm Power Coach Alicia. Nice to meet you. You know, and I might do that 4 times for the same person on here because sometimes my brain doesn't remember that, but I still remember that I've never met Rosalie before. So I know for sure that this is her first time here, but sometimes I might forget that 15 minutes ago, I already acknowledged that I said hi to her and that I'm Power Coach Alicia, but still that doesn't take away the part that she is new here, and I want her to know that. I want her to know that I recognize that she's new to my world. And then I also want to tell all of you that are new here, thank you so much for joining. If you haven't shared, please share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Like, my mission is to help direct sellers really build their business the smart way, without the stress, without the frustration, without all the bullshit, without the fluffy stuff, without the hand holding, without the coddling, just a badass business. So I asked you those 2 questions. 1, to find out if you've ever been on a live with another direct sales coach before. And number 2, to say, look how many people said no. There are people who've said yes here, and I love that. And I don't want you to use me as an example. So if you've been on a live with me before, you can't say yes, because obviously I'm awesome, right? And I'm comparing to other people. So I don't want you guys to use me in your answer. It's crazy. So what if you're building your business online right now, you would be very, very, very smart to make sure that when you do a live, you acknowledge people, actually acknowledge everyone, obviously, that comes up, because Facebook shows you who they show, and they show you, they don't show you, they don't. But if they come up and they comment and you've never met them before, you should introduce yourself to them. It goes a long fucking way. I always get asked, like, how do I build clientele? How do I get people to pay attention? How do I get people to continue showing up? How do I get people to turn into clients? That's a whole different training, and I get that because we're talking about bookings today, but literally just pay a fucking attention. Care enough about them being people hanging out with you, whether in person or online, that you show them that you care. It goes a long fucking way, because everybody is doing what they're doing only to make a buck. Everybody is doing what they're doing only to get their business ahead. Everybody is doing what they're doing for their own selfish reasons. The reason why people love me is because I do what I do for the love of what I do. I love coaching. I love being a life coach. I love being a business coach. I love money and teaching people how to make a fuck ton of money. If I do a live and I don't get the payment from it, it's not the end of the fucking world. And I'm going to let you guys know this as well, and then we're going to jump back into the texting, is that I am going to be sharing with you my training center that has over 25 products in it. There's a whole bunch of trainings and courses for direct sellers. There's life coaching courses, and there's just straight up business coaching courses that will help you elevate your business. I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today. And every single video. Why? Because the shit that I'm giving you and the training that I'm giving you on these videos actually fucking works. And if you want more of it, I want you to come into my world. I want to be your coach. I want to teach you how to be a badass, a better person for yourself, a better mother for your children, a better partner, a better fucking business owner, where you step into your power, you show up in your world and in your life as the badass that you are. So if you don't want me to offer you my training and that's something that offends you, you shouldn't be here, right? I mean, I'm sure if fuck doesn't offend you, you can handle me sharing my training with you, but you never know. People are weird. All right. So back to the text. So I knew you'd help me out. Let me push that back up. I knew you would help me out, so that I got that. I'm giving the first person who books a bonus $50 in free products. So the next part of this, in resuming your training, is that, that's funny, I did a good different voice. Do you know how bad I suck at different voices? I'm so bad at it. Music lyrics, oh my God. Remembering artist names, I'm so bad. Okay. I'm giving the first person who books a bonus $50 in free product. So there's usually two questions here. First question is, what happens if 6 people book? Let them all book. You're going to give them all bonus $50 in free product. The point of the text message and the way that it's formulated is to get people to take action and book parties with you. But you're definitely not only going to book party number 1. Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Yay! Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You're definitely not going to book the one more party you need and then tell all the other 5 people, well, sorry, I can't book with you because I only said one party. That would be stupid. Like, nobody knows how many parties you're booking, right? So you're going to book them all. If you get 6 people who respond, you're going to book them all. And it's a good problem to have, and I'll help you take care of that problem in just a second, because you know that at the end of this text message, you give them 2 dates. So if you get 6 bookings, you have like 4 people who have chosen the same dates, right? So that poses a problem. I'll tell you how to fix it in just a minute. So the next part is the $50 in bonus free products. I am so fucking sick of companies and leaders and coaches telling you you don't have to offer bonuses in order to get bookings. How's that working for you? How's it working just to stand up there in front of a room and look cute as fuck and ask people to book parties for you? If you're somebody like me who had to book 16 parties a month and hold 12 of those in order to provide a living for my family, there's no fucking way you can stand up there and look cute and just ask for a booking and book 16 of those like clockwork. Yes, I do believe you can get some parties, but you're not going to get 16. I definitely was the fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational direct sales consultant, just as I am as a coach. And I was life of the party. I used to tell people, I'm laugh so hard your stomach hurts fun. That's my tagline. Laugh so hard your stomach hurts fun, right? And so I showed up and I delivered like so fucking amazing that by the time I got done with my 2-hour demonstration, people did not even know it had been 2 hours. I'd be sweating like a freaking pig because I put all that like effort and action into it. So I do believe I'm somebody who could have probably booked about 8 parties a month, maybe half, just looking cute and asking for the booking, not really looking cute, but because of the work that I did, because of the connection, because I made people laugh so hard, because they had such a freaking blast, because they loved the shit out of me, but I never would have got to 16, right? You have to have systems and you have to offer a bonus. Let me ask you something. As cute as I am, or somebody that you know is, even if it's a product that you love, would you book a party with them if there wasn't something that was irresistible, if there wasn't an irresistible offer? Think about your life. Think about how busy you are. Think about everything that you're going through, everything you do day to day, your schedule, your kids, your job, your partner, your volunteer work. If they don't have an irresistible offer, would you book with them? Or better yet, if you didn't have an irresistible offer, would you book with you? That's my question. Good question, Shanda. No, it cannot be less than 50. I have tested the denominations. Less than 50, they won't book. More than 50 is unnecessary. 50 is it. But it's not $50 out of your pocket. It's $50 retail. So if you can buy products on a discount, if you can buy, if you can get free products, or if you can use your customer special, yeah, a shit ton of 31 in the background for sure. I'm a 31 freak. When we did a road trip, Rock Stars on the Road, I had so much fucking 31 piled in the back of the car, and the kids were like laying and sleeping. I snapped a picture and I said, how many bags of 31 do you think we have in here in the trailer? And it was like ridiculous. I think we had like 40 fucking 31 bags, but it was just what we did and it worked out great. So you want to come up with that $50 bundle. You can just give them a bundle of products. It doesn't have to be like they choose $50 worth of products. It doesn't have to be that. So you can just give them a bundle, whether it's customer specials that you bought, or discounted products that you got, or free products that you earned. All of those things can make up these bonuses, all right? And I'm not gonna spend a shit ton of time on bonuses because I do go into a lot more how to come up with those bonuses and how to make it work and how to not break the bank inside of the B.A.B Lab Training Center in the Perpetual Bookings Formula Training, where I teach you 8+ different ways to book parties, okay? And the scripts and the step-by-steps and the ins and outs and all of that. But for now, just know that that denomination must stay the same. And then you say, which date works better for you, blank or blank? You only give them 2 dates. Don't be a psycho. Don't be like August 10th, August 12th, August 13th, August 20th, August 22nd, August 30th. Blah, blah, blah. Like, that is so stupid because you just said you only need one more party to hit your goal and you have like 19 dates you're giving these people. And ... sideline like brackets. Don't do that on Facebook either. Don't be like, I need blah, blah, blah to book a party and here's all my fucking available dates. Who the hell wants to book a party with somebody who's not booked? You're probably not fun. You're probably not awesome. You're probably not badass if you're completely open on your calendar and people can see that. I know, I told you I was gonna be in your face. Don't show people your weaknesses. You gotta show up as a badass business owner, like taking ownership. And the worst way to do that is to show all your open dates. So you give 2 dates. What happens if multiple people book the same date? You say, you know, unfortunately, Leslie, that date is booked, but I'm happy to extend, or that date already booked, I'm happy to extend the $50 offer with blank. You choose the date that they didn't choose or that you don't have booked, and another date work better for you, okay? But if both of the original dates that you gave in the first text messages are booked, you give 2 new dates. Just do that until your fucking calendar's full. If you have that much of a problem with so many people booking this, choosing the same dates, then you're gonna book 6 or 8 or plus parties from that 150 text messages that you send, okay? Now, here's the thing. You do not send a group text message. You literally type in each number, paste the text with the dates, send. Type in the number, paste the date with the text, send. Literally, you can text 50 people in about 20 minutes by doing it individual. If you send a group message, you're not gonna be liked at all. So don't do that. Is there anything else? I think that that's what I have for you for texting for booking. So I wanna know from you, what questions do you have for me about what I just taught you? So let's open the lines for questions. Where is my music? Alexa, play Just Beats from Amazon Music. Like, this junk is quiet. I don't do well with quiet. See, do you hear anything? Oh, I do, there it is. Yeah. Right, Margaret? I can't go on a family vacation unless I sell. That's not your fucking problem. That should never be presented that way, ever. It should be like they're running a Facebook flash sale or something like that, or at their parties, upselling, cross-selling, and downselling in order to make up that money. You know, since I'm doing my best to help the hostess out, plus make enough money to go on my vacation, I'm going to give you any other item on your order at 20% off, or 15% off, or 10% off. Alexa, Volume 6, right? That's how you make that work. See, there was a bonus sales tip for you. Hold on, I gotta go turn this down. question, Christina, but no. That doesn't necessarily mean that you had a whole bunch more open dates. That means that you could have. So see, that's a matter of perspective. That could mean that you opened up dates for them. I think you're overthinking it. I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah, if it's a Saturday, you can have one in the afternoon or one in the evening. I am not a Saturday person. I have attempted it every way you can possibly think. And the only way that I would book Saturday parties is was for bachelor parties or bachelorette parties. Other than that, I never booked Saturdays. I booked Monday through Thursday and every other Friday. You just let them know that that date has been booked, but you're happy to extend the offer to them. You're happy to extend the offer and then just give them a couple, would this date or this date work better for them? Or you're happy to squeeze them in on another day or something like that. I don't know. No, I can't repeat it. You're going to have to watch the replay, unfortunately. All I have is bullet pointed notes, Lisa. You should fucking know this by now. All right. Any other questions that you guys have for me about texting for bookings? While I'm waiting to see if there's any other questions, please, pretty freaking please, make sure that you turn on your notifications and you come back for booking parties part 2, 3, and 4. Pretty please come back. Don't make me hang out with myself the whole freaking time. So any other questions, just shout them out in the comments. But let me ask you something. I have a serious question for you. Let's see. This is my question. I didn't know what my question was till I said that out loud. How many people in all the years that you've been in business do you think you have to follow up with text messages? Throw out a number. Let's do this. This is texting, not Facebook. If you want to learn how to specifically send Facebook messages to book parties, that's going to be in the B.A.B Lab Training Center under the Perpetual Bookings formula. And it's I think it's guaranteed bookings from your Facebook efforts. It's that section. It's crazy. You're very welcome, Quinn. Yeah, they're going to be back to back. I'll exit this and I'll come right back. I'll exit and come right back. Yep. Yes, indeedy. So, how many people do you guys have that you could send text to? Now remember, you're sending in increments of 15. No group text messages, right? None of that freaking junk. We do not want that. All right. Okay, so let me see if there's 300. Miss Tessa, do it again. 290, Shanda. This is the other thing. If you've texted people in the past, don't be afraid to come back and text again. 6 months later. The only people I would not text are the people who said to take them off your list, because people will write back that and say that. I mean, I just didn't care. I never remembered who wanted me to take them off their list, my list, really. I probably should have wrote it on the order form, but I never did. All right, so Quinn, some of the other strategies that I teach you today are going to help you, because if you only have 5 people to text, that's not going to be enough. Same thing for you, Shanda. That's not going to be enough, but don't worry. That's why this is a 4-part booking training, because this is how to get bookings with the leads that you have. Right? We are obviously going to talk about my number 1 way to book parties at parties. Hi, Sherry. And we're also going to be talking about vendor events and booking parties on Facebook. So I want you guys to know that it's extremely important to come back, because we're hitting all of these different areas. All right. So listen, I have told you a few times that in the B.A.B Lab Training Center, there's a shit ton of training, right? There's a lot for you to choose from and be able to train on. But I want to turn this around and just talk to you about some of the stuff in the B.A.B Lab. Look at that, it worked. So we've got the Build a Badass Club in there that teaches you how to build your own like auto ship program, the 7-day sales plan, which is all about Facebook, how to sell every day without being actively there to sell, 7 steps to outsourcing you so you can sell more. You know, you can have somebody come over or even be an online virtual assistant and pay them in full free product, right? Like you don't actually have to pay cash to people. Let's see. You've got the money management made easy. This is my literal cash system that I follow to make sure that I always have more than enough money to pay my bills. Then you've got Facebook album sales, how to use album sales to sell more products, turn your Facebook into a cash machine. So this would be really good for you, Leslie, or those of you guys that don't really feel like you have a good online presence. Light the fire under your business. 10-step formula to 10K months, organizing your chaos, how to make money on Facebook, email marketing made easy. Then there's that perpetual bookings formula that I was talking to you about, which is the 8 different ways to book parties, making positive shift happen, right? So that's all mindset. And mindset is 100% of your success. Kicking your procrastination, selling 1K at every party, profiting from customer newsletters, become a recruiting rock star, the magic team leadership formula. These are just a few of the trainings that are inside of the B.A.B Lab Training Center. And I'm really pushing this because you guys are at the time of year where if you do not take action now and get your business under control right freaking now, you literally are going to be starting your business over in the fall. So in the description up here, if you want to go read the whole information page, then you're going to go to info.rockstarbookingmachine.com. If you're ready to sign up, it's $36 to test drive it. You get access to everything. I'm not restricting anything from you. There's so freaking much inside of there to train on. I say 25 plus, but I literally think it's 30 or 32 plus different trainings in there. I don't know. I'll have to go through and count them, but it's $36. You're going to spend more than that when you go to Walmart to buy a gallon of milk this week. You're going to waste more than that eating out at McDonald's or Taco Bell for a family of 4. So I want you to really put into perspective here the actual amount of money that you do have to change your business. Like I have people tell me, it doesn't matter what denomination it is of what I'm offering to people. They'll be like, oh, I can't afford it right now, or I'm going on fucking vacation and remodeling my house and buying a new fucking couch and all this bullshit, but you can't afford $36. Is your business a hobby then? Or is it a career? Is it something that you're really serious about, that you want to take to the next level? Or is it just something that you're messing around with, right? It's extremely important for you to ask yourself that question, because over the next 30 days, you could literally be fully booked with parties, or you're going to lose those parties to somebody else who is taking action and consistently building their business and investing, which is the next thing. You're not spending money on your business. You're investing in your education to be able to get the training that you need to succeed. Same thing with me. I'm a badass direct sales coach. I am awesome as a life coach. I can teach any business how to turn their business into more cash, find the holes, but I still have a coach myself. I'm still learning and growing myself, because if you are not learning and growing yourself, then you are absolutely going to fail, right? You always have to be learning and growing or you're dying. That's what Anthony Robbins says. So I want to invite you to come coach with me, like train with me. I want to be your coach. I want to link arms with you, run side by side with you. $36, you can get in, you can train, and you can see if you like it, right? If you decide you like it, you stay, then it is $97 after that, or you can cancel and you'll never be charged again. To cancel, it's as easy as sending me a message at m.me/rockstardirectsales, or you can send me an email, weloveyou@powercoachalicia.com. But either way, like you don't even have to memorize that, because inside the Institute, I make it really easy for you to get a hold of me. So I want you to know that I'm extending, is it the olive branch? What is that saying? I'm really bad with saying. So I'm extending my arm and I'm saying, let's go. Let me be in your business. Let me help you with your business. And that is where my B.A.B Lab Training Center comes in. There is a catch though. This $36 offer for you to test drive it and get in is ending very soon. So if you sit on it and you think about it, by time you get to taking action, to signing up, it will be at the full price of $97. Or the doors will be closed and you won't even be able to get in until we open it up again. So just know that this isn't something you want to sit and think about. Like, think about it as if I'm gonna have fucking yay! Hi Joyce, nice to meet you. I'm Power Coach Alicia. Yay! Did I already say that to you today? I feel like I did. Haha, olive branch. My husband would be so freaking proud. I always say the wrong shit. So the links are right up above. If you're ready to get started, just go to the order link, order.rockstarbookingmachine.com. If you want to read the entire information page, the success that people have had, all of that good jazz, then you go to live.rockstarbookingmachine.com. So you can hang out with me all day for these trainings or for the next little while for these trainings and then sign up after, or you can go right now because we're wrapping up this training and we're going to the next one. So you might as well get your spot in there so that when we're done, you've got your spot, you're ready to train, you're ready to go to the next level. Like how soon? In the next couple of days, Shanda. Like really soon. Because I even extended it. It was supposed to close tonight. So I'm still him-hawing. I probably still should have closed it tonight to make you guys take fast action, because that's the other thing. Sitting around thinking about shit is bad for your life and bad for your business. Go with your gut. If your gut says I need this and this is what I need to do and like I am fucking looking for something, then go. Like you don't wait, you don't think about it, you don't mull it over, you don't chat with anybody. It's $36 fucking dollars. Like literally you could go to the dollar store right now and spend 36 bucks on shit. That's the thing about making business decisions. People never think of it like they do when they're just blowing money on nothing. So I'm pushing you here because it's extremely important. And the thing here is that I also want to mention is that, you know, people are always like, oh, they're selling me their stuff. I knew that there was a catch. There really isn't. I don't pay my mortgage off of your $36. Like my business success comes from a like collective of everything that I do and the people that I help, right? But I show up all the time. I give value all the time. Yeah, $36 for 30 days and then $97 each month thereafter. I do release a new training every month. It's on the fastest path to cash call. On the first Wednesday of every month, there's a new training. So it's not just like the same shit, but even if it was the same shit, people have been in my membership program for years because they go in, they train, they implement, then their business takes off and they're like kicking ass, right? And then life gets busy and their business takes the back burner and then they log back in and they do it all over again. Like it's that badass. It works that freaking well. Are there any other questions about texting for bookings? I want to make sure that I get all the questions answered for texting for bookings before we hop off here and get to number 2, which I think is Facebook. Where is that? Why do I not have my shiitake here? I don't know what number 2 is. I must have closed it down. My top of my webpage says, this webpage is using significant energy. Closing it may improve the responsiveness of your Mac. Significant energy. Holy shit, that's really strong verbiage. Don't you think that's strong verbiage? It's using significant energy? Oh, there's my notes. Any other questions? I'm here to answer them. Oh! Ho! Before we jump off, there is something else that I want to tell you. In order to get the text verbiage, oh shit. Let me type this out. And oh, I don't need to type it out. Yes, I do. In order to get the text verbiage, you send, hold on, m.me/power, rock. I can't type, text and type it, or talk and type at the same time. So you message m.me/rockstardirectsales, and the message that you're going to send to me is the word text. Just text. Do not put like, hey, text, or text with an exclamation point, or a text with brackets. Just send the message that says text. That is it. m.me/rockstardirectsales. You send that message, or you send a message to the page that says text. T-E-X-T. That is it. And you will get the script sent right back to you. You text 50 at a time. So you text 50 and then you can go get a drink, whatever, hang out, text 50. Or you can just sit there and do 50 and then 50 and then 50. Just blocks of 50 because you're going to get the ultimate result that way. Or everybody you have phone numbers for. If you have less than 50, then you just have to do like 50 and then 40, right? Let's say you have 90 people, do 50 and then 40. I just say increments of 50 because people will get hung up. Like they'll start texting and then they'll be like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. What if they don't like me? And then they don't text anybody else. And it was like 4 people and somebody was like, who the fuck is this? And then they stop texting. So just go. Just go. Sit down, text 50 people at a time, and don't worry about the responses. I wouldn't go back and book any parties or anything. Go through and text all 50 people, then go back and book the parties. I have a lot of people tell me, oh my God, I didn't even get through the texts, and I already have like 4 responses and people wanting to book parties. So some people will stop and book parties, but I like for you to have that momentum, because what happens is if you start responding to people who wrote to you, then you don't tend to continue sending the text, and you could have had a lot more parties booked, but you got so excited and like lost your fucking mind, and then Facebook distracted you, and the dog took a shit, and then the kid puked, and now it's time to make dinner, right? So if you just sit down and then you send the 50, you're ready to go. To the same people, Leslie, how often is too often? I wouldn't text the same people any more than every 90 days or like once a quarter. That way you don't annoy them. All right, you guys. Live.rockstarbookingmachine.com will give you all the information on the B.A.B Lab Training Center. Or if you're ready to just get in and rock this junk with me, you go to order.rockstarbookingmachine.com, or you check out the links above. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's the links below, right? And rock it out. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're coming back for number 2. And number 2 on how to book parties is Facebook, okay? So booking parties on Facebook, right, Christina? I know people are like, why wouldn't she say that? Because it's fucking true. You start one thing and all of a sudden you like didn't even finish because you had all of this stuff going on. All right, guys. I am going to hop off and then I'll be right back for video 2. Do not leave me. Remember, we have a whole other thing. Turn on your notifications. I don't even know where it is. Really, truly, I don't know where your notifications is on your phone, but hit that little bell. Oh, as soon as I end, it'll say, do you want notifications for when Rockstar Direct Sales goes live? I'm pretty sure you just click that. So I'll see you right back here, like maybe 2 minutes. Okay? Bye.